Hey buddy, what's up? So apologies for the delay. The cause of that is I overslept. Yeah, not sure why I overslept. I got plenty of sleep last night. I just got tired in the middle of the day, and when I woke up, it was already 6:40. So, yeah. Well, with that said, I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Sorry, it felt like I had something in my throat. Anyway, let's get down to it. Today, as you might have guessed from the title of the stream, shocking, I know, we are going to be continuing our playthrough of Fire Emblem Three Houses, and in the, so, yeah, that's more or less just the plan for today. So, let's get to it. That we had to do it this way. There we go. Just need to do a little bit of stuff on my end, and then we'll be good to go. So, if I remember correctly, we are just outside the beginning of another battle. And I stopped, because I can only do one Fire Emblem battle in a given day. I know some people really enjoy that stuff, but to be honest, I can only take so much of it at a time. Alright, so initially our plan was to try and challenge ourselves to only using 4 units. I have since figured out that that is a terrible plan because of how Three Houses support mechanics work. Okay, so we've got our A team and we've got our B team. This is not meant to classify them in terms of what kind of people they are, simply because we have been focusing all of the XP on these ones. So, oh come on, it's foggy. Why is it foggy? Alright, let's get to it. Here we go.
With this fog, it's impossible to tell where the enemy might be, or how many of them there are.
That is what fog does.
The enemy could be trying to surround us, but they shouldn't have enough soldiers to form a tight circle. Take down anyone who breaks through the fog, and let's push through!
That smell. It's fresh blood. It seems the battle has already started within the fog.
Proceed with caution. Wait for them to enter your field of view.
Stay focused.
Put me in there. I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Battle.
That's my cue.
To here. Realize that I set up this window wrong, so I can't see chat right now. There we go. Alright, next up.
Oh no.
It's here.
I will prevail.
As you wish.
Aye, aye. I will get the victory.
Lord Lenato doesn't deserve such sadness and anger. Now it's your turn to suffer.
You think we're just gonna do nothing while you try to kill our lord?
I kinda hinted at this in the description, but absolutely none of this is right. Yo, level up. I think it was a pretty good one too. What the hell did she do from? Yo, Yo. Hey, Sacred, what's up? Alright. Good, how are you? What's funny is that despite the YouTube chat in Streamlabs and being much larger, I can actually see, and like obviously there's going to be a delay, but I can see your messages show up in the chat box on screen before I see them in OBS. How does that even happen? Well, that's good to hear. Alright. Who hasn't moved yet?
Lord Lenato, please don't die.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe Lord Lenato has the strength to carry on.
Favorite character in Fire Emblem? As a whole, or this game in particular? Because, like, as a whole, it would probably be either Lyn or Robin. But in this game, I'm not sure because I haven't actually finished any of the routes yet. I do kind of sympathize with Edelgard though, to a degree. She has terrible methods, and one of the reasons I want to do this route is to try and mitigate that, but she's got the spirit. And that spirit is rebellion. Ooh. So, I'm going to out myself as not a true Fire Emblem fan, but the only one that I recognize is Roy, because I actually got into the series Awakening. Specifically, I got into the series on Awakening's demo on the 3DS store, and then I played the tutorial of the first Game Boy Advance game that came out in the States. But, and then I played Birthright, and then this. So I don't know most of the ones you mentioned, even though I play Fire Emblem Heroes, because I don't play Fire Emblem Heroes enough. Let's see, so those two are good. Let's good to know. Definitely will not try that if it's not something a newbie can handle. I forget, is it just group again? See. Yeah, I definitely will steer clear of that for now. I'm not good enough for that yet. To be honest, I'm not even very good. I'm playing this game for the story. Azure Sídhe. Alright. Oh my god, that sounds terrifying. 12 mythic weapons. I don't even know what a mythic weapon is.
I won't let you anywhere near Lord Lonato.
Yeah!
Okay, we can check out that soldier. Yeah, okay. Neat, I wonder what a torch does. I've never gotten one of those in this. Right. Unfortunately, Ferdinand's lamp's broken. I don't have a spare one because I didn't realize it was that close to breaking. Oh, Sacred King, thank you for subscribing. I wonder if there's something I can set up so that I can like see when people subscribe, kind of like Twitch has with seeing people follow. Because I only knew about that because it happened on my phone.
Still unstoppable.
have a pulmonary heater. In the meantime, that truck and absolutely nothing.
I did not.
Uh-oh.
As you wish.
Ooh, cutscene. Ooh.
The fog has cleared. There's nothing left to hide you or the filthy Central Church from the judgment of the goddess.
Right, we're going to Right mode and Azure over to forest. So nothing can hit you when you're in the forest.
Planning is key. Your beak.
All day. It's a good thing I have a spare iron sword.
Repent from the grave!
begin!
Right. Next. Next.
No matter what!
Stop trying to die. Alright, let's see.
Where do I start?
You. I will be the one to kill you. No other.
You have lost all sense of justice. You want to fight me? So be it. I'll send you to meet your goddess.
You have been deceived by that witch. I will show you the truth.
It's time. Stay focused.
Yo!
That vile woman.
I never thought I'd see Lonato meet this fate. Well done, everyone. Let's gather our troops and go.
Nice.
Damn it, it was all so pointless. I've never seen so many people utterly heartbroken.
Forcing innocent citizens to risk their lives? That man was not a noble, but a monster.
Oh yeah. That is precisely the reason I don't play on Classic. I can't take character death. It hurts too much.
What could have pushed Lord Lonato to this point?
Everyone was a bit shaken by the militia fighting alongside our enemies. If only everyone could face reality so unflinchingly. The commoners who allied themselves with Lord Lonato believed they were fighting for a just cause. It would be disrespectful to consider them simply victims when they died for what they believed in.
She's got the right idea.
Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice.
She says with an unreasonable idea of justice.
Even if our enemies are the gods themselves, we must never lose sight of our goal.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm surprised to hear you say that. Really, I'm just like Lonato. I, too, will be the sort of ruler who's willing to risk the lives of my citizens in service of a higher cause. It's not possible to change the world without sacrifice. Dying for the greater good is not a death in vain.
Professor, I'm afraid this incident is far more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea.
I will definitely not be working on Sealed Sword anytime soon then. Maybe after I beat this game. And like 3 others. Why does my tracking keep thinking my eye is closed?
We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect. But the content is too disturbing to ignore.
Just adjust my chat real quick.
We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
I'm glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is
If it's
gracious.
Japan only,
with
then I
divine
probably won't
protection.
end up playing it, period. Just because I can't speak Japanese.
But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
Creepy.
I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians.
Oh, okay, cool.
I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
See, that right there, that's why we have to take down the church.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's Right of Rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance.
Yeah.
To that end, I would
I
like
am
for you
fairly
and your
sensitive when it
students to
comes
help
to
with security
characters.
on the day of the ritual.
Whatnot.
Even if they encounter an enemy whom they cannot best, they should be fine, so long as they have you on their side.
Don't use me like some kind of superhero.
The Right of Rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Right of Rebirth.
I'm gonna skip this part just because, for some reason, the, what's it called? The voiceover isn't playing whenever these cutscenes occur. Just looking at a guide real quick so I make sure I don't end up on the wrong path again. Okay.
Our mission this month is to patrol and set up defenses to stop the assassination plot.
I wonder if an assassination attempt is truly the goal of our enemy.
Yes, I think so too. A barely concealed secret message trying to distract us from whatever's really going on. Sloppy, to say the least.
Yeah.
And while everyone is out searching for a phantom assassin, they'll be free to accomplish their true goal with ease.
Pretty much. Sorry.
The monastery houses many valuable weapons. Perhaps that is their aim?
I hear the monastery has a treasure vault too. Seems like the sort of place a foe would like some alone time in.
Garreg Mach is immense, and not just above ground, but below as well. Perhaps their aim lies beneath the monastery.
It seems to me that we should search the monastery for a clue as to what the enemy might be after. Of course, we must never underestimate the need for preparedness, in case a battle should ensue.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Saros, and this young man is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril. Yep, she's teaching me about the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Creepy. Sure. Alright, let's see. I don't like talking over voice dialogue. It always feels weird. Hold off on that for now.
Enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some leads, we'll regroup.
Sounds good.
I have a favor to ask.
Let me head over here. Let's do these quests real quick so that I can actually...
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd... Hey, Professor. I know there's talk of an assassin. I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day? Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Pop over to the dining hall.
Do you miss the food of your homeland, Petra? I wish there was a way to get some for you.
I have gratitude for your kindness. But it is okay. I am liking the food of Fodlan.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Yo! Support conversation time, let's go.
Petra, you seem to be flourishing in your new environment. Is all going well for you?
Lady Edelgard, everything is well with me. Thank you for your question. Everyone shows great kindness, even while I am still learning about the language.
I'm glad to hear it. After all, a Brigid Royal like yourself is of vital importance to the future of the Empire. If you ever need anything, please let me know. It's my job to watch out for you after all.
If that is your want, I will rely on you if I have the need. However, I will not have that need. I can resolve any problems that occur by myself.
I don't doubt it. Perhaps I'm worrying too much. I just don't know what I would say to your family if something were to happen to you.
Do not spend your worry on me. In Brigid, there is a phrase we say. You cannot shoot two birds with one arrow. Brigid and I are that second bird. Your first target is your ambition. Can you disagree?
There is certainly truth in your words. I do have ambitions that transcend all else for me. Tell me, Petra, who do you think I am?
Huh?
I will tell you. I am Edelgard von Hresvelg, and yes, I'm attempting to do what no one else can. I'm prepared to shoot two birds, or even three, with a single arrow. That is the least of the impossible things I will accomplish. Dang. If you don't need my patronage, then prove it. Show me your power. Never settle for being the bird. Be the arrow instead.
I will take your words to my heart, and you will be seeing my power. I give you my promise.
So...
Gatekeeper!
Greetings, Professor! Nothing to report. The goddess's Right of Rebirth is this. I'll be working as a guide.
You can't be serious.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please, do me a favor. There.
Let's see.
Let's see. quest board right over here, so I can use that fast travel to the location in question.
But I don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental. I have a favor to ask of you.
Professor?
Professor? Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's Right of Rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seiros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself. I have a request.
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of so many beautiful flowers.
Let's see. Head over here. Here.
Thank you so much for your help.
Let's see. There we go.
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable.
Yeah.
We have a lot more security, what with the Goddess's Right of Rebirth coming up.
I meant more along the lines of they'd probably get killed if they tried this month. Why are the camera controls so funky?
Here's an idea. On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Seros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Alright. Let's get to here.
Unbelievable. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
Let's see.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes...
I knew I could count on you. There's a place that the church values above all others. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make it much easier than usual to access. Precisely. We can't know for certain, but it's a distinct possibility that the Holy Mausoleum is our enemy's target.
People die in every battle, and it can be by sword or spear or magic, depending on who died. It's different. I hope nothing bad happens this month.
These Who the heck loves tea?
Okay?
The goddesses? Could it be that someone has spread... How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Alright. We're gonna do the instruction and then we're gonna call it for now.
I am closing in on expertise.
Question for you. That was surprisingly reasonable.
Professor? I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Our voices are all over the place. We must learn to work together in harmony.
Practice yield.
not be a burden.
Don't worry, Petra. It is my duty.
I have sorrow, Lady.
Worry not.
The battlefield has much. I will master this.
I'm getting it.
Nice. Alright, so after this support conversation, we're going to save the game.
Hey, AD. Uh-oh, you're scowling again. You're going to get wrinkles all over that cute face of yours if you don't smile more.
Hello, Dorothea. I was just lost in thought. There are so many things to be done. To think of them makes my head ache sometimes. So many nobles of the Empire are utterly useless. When I am Emperor, I intend to appoint only those who can actually be useful. It doesn't matter if they're of noble or common birth.
Noble or common, eh? Can you really do that? I mean, not that I don't agree. I'd make all those nobles vanish if I could.
It's not a question of can or cannot. All that matters is doing it and doing it right. The nobility system has only been around for 1,200 years. The concept didn't exist before that.
Only 1,200 years, huh? You always say such preposterous and extraordinary things, AD. Yet somehow you actually make it work for you. It's like you're a character from an opera.
A character from an opera? If an opera is made about my life someday, I wonder how I'll be portrayed. The revolutionary who guided the Empire to a new dawn, or the foolish ruler who took her revolution too far?
Well, that all sounds pretty violent. But either way, it would make an incredible opera. Do you figure it'd be a grand action piece full of combat and strife? Or would you prefer a somber political drama?
Hail the mighty Edelgard, the red blood stains her story. Heavy as her crown may be, she will lead a soul to glory. To a brighter dawn we shall carry on. Hail Edelgard!
Dorothea just fucking creates the trusty Empire. Wait, no. Dorothea just writes the new fucking national anthem of the Empire.
That's quite enough, Dorothea. I'm starting to feel more than a little embarrassed. Lovely as your voice is, let's just hope that any operatic productions about me are still a ways off.
Alright, we're gonna save and call it here. Okay, so thank you all for coming. I apologize again for the timing issue, as I did not expect that map to go on for that long. But our next stream is currently undecided what we will be doing, but or even if it's going to be tomorrow or not, but I will let you all know as soon as possible. Thank you for coming, and I will see you all next time.